Hello, and welcome to Spicy Toast Gaming. Thank you for tuning in to another Spicy Toast Gaming video. Today we're going to be taking Master Yi through the repetition weekly adventure. So essentially what happens, the main selling point for this adventure is any spell that's cast gets cast again. So pretty awesome, a lot of fun. I wanted to try it out with Master Yi, so let's see how that goes, shall we? For relics, we're going with Crown Guard Inheritance, so when we level up, we rally. We're going with Counter Plan, so that we're going to be creating a copy of our champion spell every single round. The fun thing with Master Yi, if we go take a look at his starting deck, his champion spell, this Wuju style, also has Hero's Horn on it. So pretty quickly, we'll be able to just have an infinite cycle of using this as many times as we want. As long as mana allows, essentially. And then these are all going to get doubled up. So the general game plan is to get Master Yi on the board, give him a ton of temporary stats with all of these combat tricks, essentially. Then he strikes for dealing at least 12 damage. He levels up, and then we end the game. That's the general game plan that we're going for here. So here is the run. The last one we did was with Vhagar. We can probably beat that speed though. So repetition, this is the one that's really fun and we're caring about. And then the other one's just trying to make it a little bit harder. Master Yi, if you don't know, his star powers. So when you play a non-fleeting spell, create one fleeting twin disciplines in hand. And then round start flow, grant allies 1/1. That flow being if you've played two more spells or skills last round. So this is another combat trick. Another thing that's going to get doubled up every single time. Very nice. And then again, if we have flow, we give our strongest ally elusive. Very nice for finishing out the game. If you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. And we just unlocked the membership feature for the channel. So if you want to support the channel and go the extra mile, there's that join button down below. Can't stop, won't stop. This is wonderful for Master Yi. Pretty much all of our buffs are temporary, so being able to make all of those permanent will be a massive power spike. Alright, let's see how we do in our first round. Alright, Windsinger, a little too expensive. Don't really want River Shaper either. Discipline of Doran, nice 2-drop. We're over level 20, and the only champion we have is Master Yi, so we know we're going to draw him at the start of the game. We really need to try to clear their board because they can fill up their board very quickly.
I'm on it. Just the one I was looking for. My helmet could use some work.
I could never hope to mend a master's work.
Alright, let's
Heat the metal.
see what we can do here.
Show me your skill.
We're just trying to set up for next round. We just need to get our Master Yi on the board. And he's gone. Bit unfortunate, that.
Just the one I was looking for. My helmet could use some work.
I could never hope to mend a master's work.
So I think if we use it on Deep Meditation, it would go down by 2. But then we wouldn't be able to use it. And we want to get our flow effect off. Although I guess we're going to get flow effect off anyways with that going off twice.
Deft hands.
Alright, so they will block with one of their 3-cost units, and then we will use Rush. Alright, getting that Overwhelm is a nice bonus. And we got our floor effect off, so now Master Yi is elusive, and our units are getting buffed up a bit more. Oh, that's gonna really fill up our hand. So we're just gonna give our units a bit of health, that way they can survive against all of this. Let's give Master Yi a couple more items. We also want him to level up, so he will there. Then we can attack and try to get some payback on them.
A clear mind. Each strike spells a new legacy.
So we're now leveled up. And we'll try to do enough damage to just end the game right here if possible. Alright, we're going to be a little short. That's sad, but we do have the attack token again next turn. That there, when he levels up, he immediately strikes the weakest enemy. This is actually a pretty rough fight to start the game for a lot of decks because they can just overwhelm you so fast. So it looks like if our strongest unit already has elusive, then the next strongest one also gets it, so that's actually pretty cool. So hopefully we're going to get some powers like Spellslinger, all spells cost 1 less, would be massive for us, since most of our spells only cost 1. Sorcery, refilling your spell mana every round would also be pretty nice. Or even Wild Inspiration of all created cards cost 1 less would also be very helpful. Alright, let's see here. So I don't really like Garen or Nautilus. I'm actually going to use a reroll here. I normally don't really bother. Alright, Nami actually goes very well with spells. And then the fact that the Coil Creatures has elusive, I will go with that. Alright, we want this champion node. I think Back Alley Barkeep will be a bit better. So whenever a unit gets summoned, their stats get shuffled around. So their health and power numbers are going to be changed when they get summoned. Alright, we don't need so many deep meditations. We have our Master Yi, that's pretty good. Alright, that is unfortunate, but it's fine. We could potentially have tried to save him with Rush, but somewhat think why bother. Especially since we knew we were going to be able to get this unit out. Alright, so we got a unit on board. We did get our flow effect. As you see here, you can see this is your flow. So it fills up halfway with that green bar when you get your first spell, and then it fills up all the way when you get your second spell off. So I'm actually going to get Nami on board first,
Quest is dangerous, but I will see it through.
since every time we get a spell off, she will just be able to
Leave me be.
buff up other cards.
Ride the surging tides.
Yeah, Nami is going to be very, very powerful in this game mode. Yeah, the fact that all of our units have that permanent buff is pretty awesome.
I've read all about this.
Yeah, normally this is just give your strongest ally elusive, but now it's permanent. Wanted to make sure that wasn't always the effect. Haven't played Lee Sin or Master Yi in a little while. Alright, let's go with Rush here.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides. Surge forth.
Alright, so these two have elusive, so we're not going to bother
Nothing but a
having them block anyone with that challenger. Just get some good Nexus damage down and get Master Yi a bit closer to leveling up.
Clear mind.
a foray into the field.
Let's actually get some of these tidal waves off.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Ocean spill forth.
So the top unit on our deck is going to be very buffed up from that. We're going to hold on to our fleeting twin disciplines. They should attack, and then we'll use these to win the game.
Good, good.
So we're going to use one just to make sure they can't pull anything and kill him. And then we'll do the other one to buff up his damage. Since all of our units are elusive, as soon as we rally, we'll just be able to end the game.
A quiet spirit. Hope lives in the edge of my blade.
My right.
Yeah, normally I don't play the weeklies more than once, but some of the weeklies they have this week are just so much fun to play through. I also didn't really check the last time I did it, but it's potentially going to be a good way to level up some of your champions. Alright, let's go for this champion chest. So Abyssal Guard could be really good, but honestly, we want cheaper units, so Nimble Poro is fine. We're going to try a reroll here. Alright, Master Yi gain Overwhelm. Pretty good. Yeah, we'll use that as like a just in case, because some decks are probably going to have elusives. Alright, let's go for the Tin Skull Tinkerer. I'll actually get rid of Tidal Wave here. It is also nice that with our Wuju style, as long as we can get that, and even Master Yi on the board, I will be able to draw our Nami, because Nami will actually be very powerful here. So here, since the Serpent doesn't cost anything, we're able to get multiple spells out. And none of those effects are lost because of our awesome epic power we got. And they have elusive now. Alright, again, I'm going to lead with Nami. This deep meditation will draw probably too many cards, but we want to get our flow effect off. Yeah, let's go for Nexus damage.
The sea tells me all I need.
Alright, so they have...
Let us see if you are
They do have challengers, so we will have to be careful of that.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides.
Alright, so we can't block most of them since we have a fairly low health pool. Also, well, so normally tough will reduce your damage down by 1. Yeah, we're going to play it safe. So tough, for level ups like this, if I've dealt 12 damage, here I'm going to get the full 6 off. But if I blocked here, the unit with tough, I'd only get 5 towards dealing that damage.
Observe and learn.
a quiet spirit.
Alright, so we'll play the Serpent since it is free. So we're going to play the fleeting version. We don't want to play one of the non-fleeting versions that just draw too many cards. Because since we're playing a fleeting card, it's not going to make all of those twin disciplines.
Ride the surging tides.
Alright, so now we're down to 4 health, but we're pretty safe. If we need to do that again, we can.
Voodoo style.
Alright, so we already have more than enough damage and all of these units have elusive. But even if they're able to do something, once he levels up, we'll get rally so we can attack again.
Quiet spirit. Hope lives in the edge of my blade.
Alright, very nice.
I'm proud to call myself Tidecaller.
Yeah, Nami's a very good pickup for this game mode. Alright, Dragon Caller, while strong, it's just too expensive. We don't really need another champion, so I guess we'll just go with Blunder Poro, even though we don't really need it at all. Not really what we want, but we're going to save our rerolls for when we have more options. We'll grab this just to make sure we're more likely to get the cards we need. Some decent spells, but I think we have enough as it is. actually going to get rid of some of these Poros.
Every tapestry begins with a single stitch.
Let's see how we can do against Talia. Nice, this is actually pretty much a perfect start. We will actually re-roll the Serpent as we know we're going to draw him at the start of the game. Also, it's supposed to be Discipline of Duran, but instead it's just, or Disciple of Doran, but it's just Disciple of Dora. Alright, we have the attack token.
Would you look at this place?
Alright, so we'll go for... it's gonna fill up our... Yeah, it's gonna fill up our hand a lot. And potentially burn some cards, most likely. Yep. But we want to get that flow effect off. And we'll just take care of their one with no power.
Gonna catch the sky.
Yeah, there's some things I could play, but our hand is so full that most of the cards should be wasted. So I'll just play Nami here.
I will see it through.
Yeah, we'll hold on for now. We'll just let that mana be banked up. Sad we didn't get our flow effect off, but
Let us see.
didn't want to waste too many cards.
Together, we are stronger than stone, faster than the wind. Let's put these rocks into motion. Ride the surging tides.
Alright, they are out of mana. So
Rise with the surf.
we might just be able to end the game right here. Let's see, shall we?
The surf. Let the tide carry you.
Form before strength.
So we're grabbing one of the weaker units. So that as much of our overwhelm damage will go through as possible.
Quiet spirit. Each strike spells a new legacy.
Actually, what I probably should have done there is used
I can't back down.
use Yi to drag her, and then have Nami attack last round as well. But this should be good.
Body.
Yep. First round that we have Yi on the board. Since we just had a little bit of mana banked up, we were able to
Eternal student.
end the game. Yi is pretty great with the repetition power, just doubling all of your combat tricks. So we'll give Master Yi Scout. We're going to get enough copies of him that we should be able to draw him at the start of the game, and then if we get him on board, the counter plan will be giving us tons of champions because it has that champion horn on it. So yeah, Scout I think will be the best option there. So Stabilize isn't really great for Master Yi because he's really weak at the start of the game, and then you're scaling him up, and you only get one strike with the ephemeral before it dies. So that's actually not great. Feebling Strike's not bad, and Little Buddies isn't bad. Because these would just be a lot of buff targets we could use, and so we wouldn't have to play units really anymore, other than like Master Yi. But I'd rather get one of the spell powers instead. Sad. Oh, Spellburn. So Quick Draw can also work to give you kind of an infinite combo, because you have so much draw built in, especially on your champion spell. Domination really good, but we'll go for Spellburn because this is going to deal massive damage to the enemy Nexus. Rekindler and Champion Item Chest. We want more Master Yis in our deck. We re-roll 1 and the River Shaper. You actually like Tidal Wave, so I'm going to hold on to that. It is expensive, but it's a fun card.
Big head, big brain.
Got this from a side quest.
Alright, so we're going to use Rush here. Get ourselves a bunch of items and some extra stats, as well as activating Flow. This is probably going to scare them from attacking potentially, but I don't actually care that much. Oh, okay, that was dragged to the side.
That fated day is never far from my thoughts.
Come, it's showtime.
Alright, so I don't think we'll be able to get the Scout attack off because they'll be able to block with the Stilted Roadmaker and then kill us, essentially. But if we go like this, we're going to get less Nexus damage off, but this way Master Yi will be able to do some damage. So anyone they block, he'll be able to kill. Alright, even though it is pretty expensive, we're going to use Tidal Wave here. It'll buff up our top deck and potentially kill several of their units.
Party member down.
Well, that was a bit of bad luck as it targeted the same units.
Bring your sample here.
Alright, we're going to wait to see if they attack for the Twin Disciplines.
Mine's the wonder.
I'll put that there.
Come now, is that all?
They don't have any mana.
A quiet spirit. Voodoo style.
Alright, we'll start off with the Fleeting Copy. But each one of these is going to draw so many cards. So Nami's fun, but we don't really need it here. Alright, we might as well try to push as much damage as possible. So it's going to slightly mill us out with drawing so many cards, but So yeah, we have a lot of overkill damage right now, because this is just our first attack. Then he's going to level up and rally, and yeah, but this will do for now. Oh. Maybe not.
A clear mind.
Well, good thing there's plan B, eh? So with that spell burn, we actually might have it right here. Yep, we're good. Oh man. We have gotten some silly powers.
Our opponent was worthy, but inferior.
Alright, I think we were heading towards a champion node, so let's see what we got there. Hopefully one that reduces cost would be nice. Ooh, getting the Hextech Fabricator off twice, that'll be very strong. So we're actually going to go for the Vampiric Scepter here, just to give us a little bit of sustain. We are taking some hits each round, pretty much. Well, that's awful. Yeah, I'm fine. So that was pretty worthless. Let's see if we can take on the Arbiter, though. Might as well go up for a little bit of a challenge with some of these crazy powers. Alright, re-rolling the Serpent again. We know we're going to draw him. And we'll get rid of the Nimble Poro. Nice having Rush in the opening hand.
Things we do for a little insight.
Maybe should have used one of the Twin Disciples to give it a little bit more health. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Enlightenment is worth the journey.
I don't think we'll really have any way to save him, unfortunately. Well, yeah, their stronger unit doesn't actually have Challenger. So we might actually be fine.
We swim within the flows of magic.
Alright, we're going to play Nami here, as she'll be a better blocker.
Embrace the current or be swept away.
Alright, this should reduce the most amount of damage while also protecting the units we actually care about. Never really like River Shaper.
A gift from the river folk. The waters are still.
But that is pretty nice.
Let us see if you are worthy.
Let's get Master Yi on the board. The Tidal Wave now costing 0 means Nami is just going to be buffing up him.
I say.
Ride the surging tides.
sad that it keeps targeting the one tough unit that's not going to take any damage.
Heed my call.
Looking into the future, I see purple.
Alright, we're trying to buff up Master Yi so that the Yi Been Warned will then put both the items on him. But we might not be able to get there.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides.
Alright, nice. I guess let's give the Mentor of the Stones the vulnerable.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides.
Let's see what we get for items. Ooh, nice. So we got Titan's Axe and Focusing Crystal.
Voodoo style.
Well, if we weren't about to end the game, I'd say that's really good.
Calm heart. Each strike.
Oh,
spells a
right, I
new
forgot.
legacy.
So one thing you normally want to do if you have Scout is you want to not level him up on your Scout attack, because then when he levels up and rallies, you already had the attack token, so you're kind of wasting it slightly, which is a little sad.
I can't back down.
Blade and body.
Wow. One away. But that's fine. We'll just play a single spell, and the burn will do enough damage there.
Alpha strike. Blade and body.
Strong body, strong mind.
Alpha strike.
Yeah, Focusing Crystal on Master Yi. So what that is every time you play a spell, grant him 1/1. If you can get that on him permanently, it's pretty crazy. Ooh, making this cost 1. Very nice. What can we get for a power here? We'll go with Quick Draw. This potentially will help us out a good amount. Sad we didn't get Sorcery or Spellslinger or Wild Inspiration. Any of those would have been much more helpful, but well. We'll get rid of Swole Squirrel. We're really not getting to high enough mana to really use that. And let's see if we can take down Victor. Alright, let's get rid of the Windsinger. Disciple's not bad. I'm probably just going to stick with the zero cost Serpent that we know we're going to get anyways. Right there.
What can I say? I'm an adaptable guy.
Alright, so all of these cost 0, so that's pretty awesome. The sad thing, all the created cards don't count as being drawn since they're created, so they're all still going to cost.
See? This is progress. Now I pack a punch.
Alright, I guess I'll use Master Yi here.
My greatest honor.
See what we can get with this You've Been Warned. Oh, elusive already. Nice. And yeah, let's just try to give him a little bit more damage. Alright, so he's going to be able to do a good amount of damage on this opening attack, but again, it's not going to be enough to level up, which is actually what we're wanting. And yeah, we're not going to bother with the Gearhead. At the moment, we want to do as much damage to the Nexus as we can. See if we can just end it this game, or this round, that is. Here, we'll grab it. That way, our other unit can actually attack. It's not going to be much damage, but we're not really losing out on any.
Clear mind. Blade and mind, honed and sharp.
So now we leveled up, and we have the attack token again.
Form before strength.
So sadly, not quite enough to end the game, but for an opening round, I think it's pretty good.
Blade and body.
Alright, they play the victor. Not surprised there. Try to get us some more awesome items on our Yi. Alright, so we got the support one, and another Titan Axe. No focusing crystal, sadly. I actually kind of just wonder if we could just end the game right here with Spellburn. I'm thinking yes.
No materials, no improvements.
Alright, we'll play this again just for the Spellburn. Oh man. Well, this has been a very interesting little abuse of power.
Our opponent was worthy, but inferior.
So yeah, Master Yi definitely makes good use of the repetition power. I might be doing a couple different champions with these little playthroughs, as it's just such a fun power. It's not really the best XP, but it is fun. So if there's any other champions you want to see me go through this adventure with, comment down below. If I have time, I will potentially record that. I am working on a new tutorial series, so definitely like and subscribe if you like this video and you don't want to miss any of our other daily uploads. Also, if you want to become a member and further support the channel, just click on that join button for more information. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching that whole video, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed. We've hit over 1,000 subscribers in under 3 months. Thank you so much for the support, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like the video. We're putting out daily videos covering everything Path of Champions related. I hope you guys have a great end of your year and a great start to your new year.